Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the single back. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Leonard. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line... freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. An explosive play. They finally get him down with the offense very near to the...
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
There's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Bringing pressure. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got it near the end zone. He shoved out of bounds about the 3. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's swarmed by the defense.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision.
Offense operating from the pistol. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Leonard. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion.
First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The ball is loose. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Let's it go quickly. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Pass interference. Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. And the completion made. Tackle made after a big gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game. Offense. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Dropping back, it's Leonard. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's moving out of the pocket. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative.
Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Tries the right with a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Gets out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Pass complete. It's second down now. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And they'll give it to the back. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's a shot toward the end zone.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down. Back to throw. It's Leonard. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's tackled after the catch. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Kennesaw State is in front right now, Kurt. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back to throw again. Catch made across the middle by the running back. The game moves the ball to the +40. And a quick timeout call by the offense after. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Leonard. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call. Here comes the Owls offense back out there.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And this one is caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Important third down play coming up after that completion. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And there's the handoff. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is what score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
Well, that's why you practice.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here comes the bunch formation. Back to pass. It's Leonard. And he lofts it toward the sideline. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Ooh, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guess.
So this one is tucked away.
We're going to the national championship, boys.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.